Hello everyone, and welcome to an exciting episode of Gothic Gardening. I'm your host, Mr. Maxwell. Yes, I'm wearing an Animal Kingdom hat. It's the only wide-brimmed hat we have in the house because all of my money's been going towards, gardening. I haven't had time to actually get a goth-appropriate wardrobe together. And given the world's falling apart right now, I figured growing food was probably a bit more important than staying on brand. So, yeah, this is how a summer goth dresses in Florida. Today we're going to be talking about a hideous beast called air potatoes. Air potatoes sound like a cute, light sort of, air's in the name of it. It sounds like a light, happy kind of plant. Maybe air potatoes are tasty. Well, I have news. They're not. They're awful. They have a bitter taste. They're completely inedible. They're also an invasive species here in Florida, and they spread fast. They actually grow faster than kudzu. Kudzu has a natural limiter. It stops growing after a point. Air potatoes do not have that. They just grow, and it sucks. So, I'm going to be using a tool called a hori-hori knife. This is the hori-hori knife in its little sheath. This is a hori-hori knife, not in its sheath, and I don't know if you can see. The reflection is pretty bad on this. I'll try to angle this so you can see it a little bit better. It's got measurement markings because the hori-hori knife is a multi-use tool. The hori-hori knife is a multi-use tool. I may edit this, I may not. Who knows? Maybe I'll leave that in. It'll be a fun little thing for you guys. But anyway, I'm going to take my hori-hori knife and I'm going to use it to dig up an air potato. Now, one plus side of air potatoes is they're very obvious whenever they grow. These giant leaves right here that look kind of like elephant ear plants. These are from air potatoes. And what I'm going to end up doing is digging these bastards out. As you can see, there's a huge vine. It's going to grow out of a central point. That's where you'll find the potato itself. Now these vines, like I said before, they have no natural limiter and they just grow. Okay, there we go, we've got the base right here. I'm going to kind of move stuff away so you can actually get a look at the ground. We're going to dig in a bit, and what you're going to notice as I dig in is you're not seeing a root structure yet. Usually with a lot of plants, when you dig in even down a little bit, you will start to see roots. You don't see that because it's all the potato. The potato is the roots, and it grows out from there. Now, real quick, I want you to notice there is a lot of air potato vines. There's probably only 3, maybe 4 actual potatoes in here. 5 or 6 if I get over there, maybe 7. I cleared all of these out months ago. But if you miss even a piece of one, they grow back and they sprout into this nasty beast. And it's a pain in the ass to actually take care of. That's right, we use harsh language on Gothic Gardening, like the word ass. There goes my general audience rating. Okay, we're still digging in here. And you know what? This hat is actually starting to piss me off. Taking off the hat. I'm in the shade anyway right now. I don't need it. If anybody out there wants to buy me a hat, I'd definitely be game for it. Maybe something like what the lead singer of the Cult wore. That really wide-brimmed, sort of cowboyish hat. That was neat. I'm still digging in here. And we are still not even at the potato yet. My wife ran off with the trowel. Oh, not sure where she went with that. Here is part of the potato. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got in here. How much more? All right. We've got, this is a small one. We're gonna put this off to the side on my hugel mound for now. Which, speaking of, we have some corn actually sprouting up on the hugel mound. I didn't expect it to do that well. I planted it because we had some extra and didn't have space in the beds. Well, the birds ate all the corn out of the beds but left these. So, you know, that's the rest of the garden, which you can't really tell much about from this angle because we're not talking about it today. Today we're talking about air potatoes and how much I hate them. Oh, look, it's like a pair of testicles. Lovely. That's another air potato. These are actually pretty small compared to the ones that I dug out a couple of months ago. The ones that I dug out, I kid you not, some of them were the size of a small toddler. Like an 18-month-old. If I were to put an age to it. But yeah, I dug out every, oh, there we go, every air potato down here that I could find. As you can see, this one looks like it was split at one time. This is probably a piece of one that I missed. Fat lot of good it did me missing it, because you see, it sprouted so much. This has actually gone up. This has only been a couple of months that it's done this. This has gone up into the tree. And if air potatoes grow thick enough, if there's enough of them, they can choke out and kill everything around them. They're awful. So yeah. Oh, my hair looks lovely. That's been this quick little episode of Gothic Gardening. I'm going to go back to digging out the rest of these air potatoes hopefully by the end of the day. And maybe I'll upload this and put some cute music with it, or maybe I'll upload it without editing it at all. Or maybe this will simply sit on my phone like a myriad of other projects that I start and never actually finish. Who knows? The world's falling apart. The possibilities are endless. I'm back inside cooling off. I thought I had finished with the video. It was just going to be a real quick, hey, air potatoes suck. I really hate them. And I was going to keep it short, but as I was digging up more of the air potatoes, I found one that is the size of an infant. Apparently, it's one that I had missed a few months ago when I dug out the rest of them. And it's huge. So I'm going to show you images of it, or video of it, rather, whenever I finally dig the thing out. But right now, it's still mostly in the ground, but I got to cool off because it's 95 degrees outside. And I don't know if you've noticed, I am Casper the Friendly Ghost White. And, yeah, Florida sun does not play well with me. So I'm going to cool off. I'm going to go get some bigger tools. I'm going to dig that thing out. And I'm going to show you what I mean by just how really awful air potatoes are. They grow so fast, and they're hard to take care of and kill. It was a bit of a wrestling match. I'm actually still a bit winded from it, but this is that air potato. As you can see, it hid a lot more of itself underneath the surface. And for a sense of scale, that's the shovel I ended up using to dig them out. Man, those things are huge. It's obviously later in the day because the yard, as you can see, is a lot more shaded now, with the sun having gone down. This is the pile of air potatoes I was able to dig out. Yep. There's probably more too. I hate air potatoes.